Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader, mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin, ETH, the SPX, DOGE, and Shib. Not financial advice, of course, just the way that I see the market. A few announcements. This weekend, the course is on sale, 50% off. That is a huge discount. Grab it up while you can. It is a solid system. Elliott Wave is just one module out of 7. I built this system to give you everything that you need to be a professional trader. Everything in my head is in that course. All you need after that is determination and the will to not give up. Also, think about the Discord. I have some exciting things coming to the Discord. Come collaborate with us, learn. We'd love to see you there. All right, let's get started. We are on the history of Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at some indicators and see if we can come up with a bias of where we're headed. As you notice, this is the Gaussian channel. In one time in Bitcoin's history, did we enter this channel on a monthly time frame? We have just entered it again. Will we hit the midline? We've never hit the midline. Will we come to the bottom? Which we have never done in the history. We spent approximately 3 months inside of this channel when we came into it before. Right now, we are going on 2 months. We just closed a monthly candle. Okay. Let's take a look at the TDI. Every time the monthly came down into oversold, it held the bullish support, which is 40 to 50. As you notice this time, we are underneath 40. We have never done that on a monthly time frame. Lost the bullish support. This is something to pay attention to. Do we come straight down to 30? Doesn't have to happen. We can definitely rally and then drop, but it's something that needs to be watched. We really need to get back up into the bullish support zone on the monthly time frame. The Cypher is starting to curl a little bit here on the monthly time frame. That is a good thing. We need to keep curling. This is the golden ratio multiplier. I have shown this before. Let's take a look at it again. Notice these bull runs. This one hit orange. This one hit yellow. This one hit green. This one hit blue. So they're coming down each time we have a bull run in the colors. Let's take a look at this area right here. Something very interesting happened. We hit blue, then we hit pink, then we back tested white, and now we back tested orange. Are we going to drop to yellow? We held yellow here. We held yellow here. We came close to yellow here. Are we going to hold yellow that is sitting at approximately 14,800? We have never broken through yellow and came underneath this indicator. If we plan to drop, we really need to pay attention to what happens here. Let's take a look at the MACD. We have this upwards motion. We have a downwards motion here, which is divergence. We want to keep this momentum going. We had a cross, but now it's starting to curl to the downside. What we want to see here is a smaller mountain in red. If it plans to come to the downside, we want to keep this upward momentum going. Let's take a look at the overall count. We are assuming this is a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That is one way to look at this. The other way is that we're putting in the 4 and we're going to go up for a 5th wave. If we come into the invalidation point right at the top of our wave 1, we will invalidate this being a floor and we will flip to putting in a wave 2 until it proves us wrong. We have come underneath the base channel and rejected off of it. The ultimate goal here is to get back into the acceleration channel, breaking 32,000. Let's take a look at some counts. The count that I am very partial to is the WXY. It is assuming that we are going to get a partner leg for the yellow WXY to the downside. The only question is are we going to test 30K or will we get very lucky and test 40K? Either way, if it plans to test 40K, I still expect this partner leg, but the higher that the X or B is, the better for the market. Can it be over right now and we're headed downwards? It can. This could be X or B right now. And we'll talk about that when we get to the lower time frame. But it could use this still and rally higher, and then we will get the partner leg. The diagonal is still on the table, but we will need to head down and make a 3-wave move here. Some type of 3-wave move will need to happen. Because all of the rest are 3s, we would need a 3-wave move here. I know that my 4 doesn't overlap my 1, but I accept that in my system. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. If this move to the upside is done and this is all we're going to get and we're headed downwards, then this is the way I'm looking at the count, that it was a WXY. You can obviously look at it like W was here, X was here, or X was here. That's not that important. What is important is that we ended on a diagonal of Y and that this is a 5-wave move and that we're headed downwards. Now, if it's going to get more complex and that we're going to use this leg and head to the upside, we would assume that this is a W, an A, or a 1. If it is a wave 1, it has to be this ugly diagonal that I really don't agree with. That would mean that this is a wave 1. We came down in A, B, C for a 2, and that we're headed up for a 3. Now, if that is the case, we have come down to the maximum extension that an expanded flat can reach. It would mean that we need to head upwards without rolling over. If we roll over, this count goes off the table where this was an ABC. If it is a W or an A wave, that means that it can actually be ending over here, WXY, that turns into a higher degree W or A. We would come down in 3 waves. We could even break this low and go into the expanded B pocket and then head up in 3 or 5 that could potentially get to 30K or higher. We would need to make a corrective move here. So if this is a 5-wave move, we would need to rally pretty high for a B wave and then come down with 5 more that doesn't take out the expanded B pocket, so that we could have 3, 3, and then 5 or 3. Let's take a look at the way that I'm looking at this leg. I see this as a 5-wave move that is potentially done, and that this corrective move in here is coming up for a 2 or a B wave. How would it climb higher? It would use this 3-wave move, pull back in 3 as a connector, and then give this leg a partner leg and get up into these upper resistance zones. It would still be a 2 or a B, and then we would head down and give it another 5-wave move that would either be a zigzag or it would come deep for a 3rd wave. That would be the ultimate bear scenario. But there's always the chance that my bias is wrong and that it plans to roll over. And validation for the downside would be this high at 20,455 right here. If it plans to head down, it cannot break this high. Let's take a look at ETH. It is bounced off of the Gaussian channel on the monthly time frame. We closed a monthly candle with a bigger wick than body, which would make it potentially a bearish candle. It so far on the monthly time frame has held and bounced back up into bullish support. It needs to stay up there. This needs to continue to curl. The VWAP needs to continue and come back across 0. The level to break is 3360. We want to get back above the point of breakdown. If we can get back above 3360, that will be confirmed we are potentially back bullish. We are underneath the acceleration channel but are nowhere near the base channel because we had a deep wave 2. We have bounced off the 382 and come back and back tested the 0.5. Again, the count that I am partial to is that this is an X or a B, and that we're going to get a partner leg for the WXY, making a deeper WXY. The only question is this going to rally higher? And we'll talk about that on a lower time frame. Okay, it can be argued that this is a 5-wave move in white. I am partial to the WXY in orange, but it doesn't mean that I am correct. If it is a 5-wave move, obviously what starts with 5 ends with 5. But if it is the WXY, it can still attach a connector and use this leg to go to the upside. So leg, connector, partner leg, and it would be a bigger bear market rally. So how would we do that? I see this as a 5-wave move that's potentially done. This move in the middle was a 3-wave move, and I see this leg partnering up with this leg that may roll over one more time. Then it will use this leg to move to the upside. If it pulls back in 3, that is telling us that it wants more upside, and then it'll give this leg a partner coming up higher. It will still create a 2 or a B. Then what starts with 5 ends with 5, we would get 5 more, hopefully holding this support, making a zigzag, so that at that point, either the 5 waves or the WXY will use this leg to climb higher for a bigger rally. If Bitcoin is a leading diagonal and ETH is a 5-wave move, we could potentially be reversing with a wave 3, 4, 5. The SPX. If this move to the upside is done, or if it plans to use it as a partner, I still see this move as an X or a B. And that we will get the yellow leg to the downside as the WXY, like I showed you in Bitcoin. So the big question is how will this rally higher? So some are calling this a 5-wave move by putting the 3 here, the 4 here, and the 5 here. I don't agree with that because it didn't come high enough. And you have to really force this into a 5-wave move for your 3rd wave. I really see this move as an ABC. We had broke the acceleration channel, and we're just about ready to break the base channel. What it will do is this is either a zigzag or it's a 5-wave move. To be able to climb higher, it needs to be a zigzag, where then it will use this leg and give it a partner. If it is a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it needs to rally high so that the next 5 waves can make a zigzag. What we don't want to see is a deep correction turning this into a 3. That would be bearish. But I do see this as a 3-wave move, exactly like this one and this one. Just a bigger version connecting this leg to its partner leg, or higher and then partner leg. Let's take a look at DOGE. I see this first move obviously as a 1, and I see this coming down for a 2. It is in a channel, a WXY channel. So the question is what is it doing here? Does it plan to continue coming downwards, or can it rally? I see this move to the upside as a 3-wave move, a 3-wave move, and a 3-wave move, creating a WXY off the bottom. This move to the downside I see as a 5-wave move that's either done or it has another rollover to go. If this cannot get past this territory, then we will be looking at it as either a very bearish 2 or B wave, or it is another wave 4, but I don't see another 1 up here. So I'm more leaning that it's going to be a 2 or a B. With that said, what starts with 5 ends with 5. So this is going to come, hopefully, it will make a zigzag. Where it creates a big B here and a C, and then it can use this 3, and give us a move to the upside. Or it's the bearish scenario where it's headed down to the bottom of this channel, potentially. Shib, I see this is a 5-wave move coming down for a wave 2. WXY. This move to the upside I see as a WXY also. So what does that mean? It means that we need a three-wave move if we plan to climb higher and connect this WXY. So right now, the same thing. I see this as a five-wave move. If it cannot get past this area, it could be a very bearish 2, B wave, or potentially another fourth, but I don't see another 1 and 2 up here to compensate for another fourth. So what starts with 5 must end with 5, which would create a three-wave move. And then we would use this 3, and then we would get 3 or 5 to the upside. And then we would have to see, what does it do from there? Does it head downward, or does it try to make this bigger? What we don't want to see is this be a very bearish 2, and then we head down for 3, 4, 5. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tuesday TA. Hope you have a great holiday.